Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. I went to the grocery store and our local grocery store had Athena cantaloupes. Now, they're really a muskmelon, I know that. That's what they really are. They're not like a regular cantaloupe. First of all, they're much larger. This is what I got. Look at that. Isn't that great? And I think it probably weighs about 5 pounds, maybe a little more. But anyway, I'm going to make us a muskmelon smoothie. And we're going to have that. It's about 12 o'clock. And I'm going to be fixing meatloaf later. And it's going to take some time because I fix more than, we eat in order to freeze it. So we're going to have this sort of as a semi-lunch. All right. How do you know if they're ripe? First of all, the peeling is going to look this yellowy color, and you won't see maybe a little bit of green, but not much. See? All right, and so the other thing, of course, you can smell it. Now, by the way, I've washed this really thoroughly with antibacterial hand soap is actually what I use today. But anyway, this blossom end, you want to just mash it. It shouldn't be real hard, but it also shouldn't be super soft. Just, it should give a little bit. That's the way you know if it's ripe and perfect. All right, so I'm going to cut this right smack in two. Right down the middle. I'm going to actually leave the seeds and everything in this half, which goes in the refrigerator. And you probably want to make sure it's in an airtight container, because otherwise everything in your refrigerator will smell like muskmelon. Alright, so on this half, what I'm going to do is just scrape the seeds out. This is just a grocery bag I'm using. I don't put the seeds in the compost bin because we will have these little seeds sprouting all over our garden next year if I do that. So that's something I do not put in the compost bin, nor do I put watermelon seeds. And I don't think I put butternut squash seeds either, because I've actually had those come up in the garden too. Alright, so now I'm going to cut it into little wedges. Now this was a very large muskmelon, or cantaloupe if that's what you want to call them. Alright, so now I'm going to need my smaller knife. I'm just going to cut them out of the peeling. Like that. And cut it right into the Vitamix. Now these are really, really good this time of year, but if you wait until like June or July, or even into August, the hottest months of the year is when they'll be the absolute sweetest. And I think they probably grow these in areas that get a lot of rainfall. Unlike the western cantaloupe, of course they don't have much water out west, but I remember hearing about the Pecos cantaloupes out in New Mexico. And these are different than those type of cantaloupes. These are much sweeter, they get a lot bigger and juicier. Okay, now you see, some people go ahead and cut all the way down. I don't do that because I want it to be really, really sweet. Now the cantaloupe rinds do go in the compost bin, but not the seeds. Okay, so here we go. Got that in the Vitamix, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And this is just to slightly enhance the flavor. And a tablespoon of just regular sugar. And then I'm going to put a few ice cubes in, just to make it cold. Now, I don't know, I always add ice cubes, even if the cantaloupe is cold, which this one is not. So that's just, you know, maybe 10 ice cubes. All right, so here we go. That ought to do it. Very pretty color. All right. So here we are. Muskmelon smoothie. That's what we'll call this. It's just wonderful. It really is. It's got a lot of potassium, vitamin A, vitamin C, niacin, folate, of course fiber. But anyway, if you're going to be working outside, drink one of these before you go, because if you're going to get hot and sweaty and everything, this will replace your potassium. Now, sometimes if I don't have lemon, I just put a dash of salt and a little bit of sugar. That works too. All right, we'll see y'all next time.